Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Life Leo. In this video, you are going to learn about identifiers in Python, keywords in Python, what is indentation in Python, what are comments, what do you mean by assignment. First, identifier. Basically, in this world, if any object is there on this earth, there is a name for every object. Like that, if we want to use anything in our Python programming, there should be a name. That name is nothing but identifier. So a Python identifier is a name used to identify any variable, function, class, any module or any other object. So this identifier follows some rules. That is, an identifier can start with uppercase characters from A to Z, lowercase characters from A to Z, or it may start with the underscore followed by 0 or more characters, or it may consist of the underscores, or it may consist of the digits. So these are the different combinations that an identifier can consist of. Now, some naming conventions for Python identifiers. That is, while giving a name to the any variable or any function, we have to think and we have to keep these naming conventions in our mind. What are they? For example, if we are giving the class names, if you are giving the class names in the Python, then it should be started with an uppercase character letter. Remaining type of identifiers can start with the lowercase. Next, starting an identifier with a single underscore, single leading underscore, it tells that the identifier is a private identifier. Second one, if you are giving the, or if you are starting an identifier with the two underscores, then it is indicates that it is a strongly private identifier. For example, if I have written that underscore j, underscore j means it is a private identifier and it is a normal one. But if you are writing it as the double underscore j, so double underscore j means it is a strong and private identifier. And if the identifier also ends with the two trailing underscores, then the identifier is a language defined special name. For example, J is there, so J ended with the some two underscores, then it is called as the language defined special name. So while giving the name to any variable or function or module or any other thing, we have to keep these naming conventions in our mind. Next, Python doesn't allow any special characters such as @ dollar and percentage in the identifiers. And also in the previous session you have learned that features of Python, that is one of the most important features of the Python is Python is a case sensitive language. What does this case sensitive language mean? For example, I have a character called m. M is not equal to lowercase m because this is the uppercase m and this is the lowercase m. Both the things are not same. That's why here the manpower both give the same meaning. But if you observe that here manpower started with an uppercase character, here with the lowercase character. That's why they are different. Now, keywords. What does the keywords mean? So, the keywords are nothing but the reserved words. What does this reserved words mean? Reserved words means the meaning of these words are already known to the Python editor. For example, we are using pen for writing. We know the meaning of the pen to us because pen is useful for writing on the books or some charts or some other places. Like that, Python also consists of some keywords whose meaning is already known to the Python editor. Along with this, we should not use these keywords as the variable names or function names or any other identifier names. So what are the different keywords available in Python programming language? So some of them are false, await, else, import, pass, none, break, except, in, raise, true, class, finally, is, return, try, lambda, for, continue, and, as, def, from, non-local, while, with, not, global, del, assert, async, elif, if, or, yield. So these are the different reserved words. Now indentation. What does the indentation mean? Indentation refers to the spaces and tabs which we provide at the starting of a statement. While we are writing the code in the any programming language, the spaces which we provide at the starting of the line, they are called as the indentation. So in a C programming doesn't follow any indentation. What does it mean? We will look into the example later. Now, if the statements with the same indentation, they will belong to the same group and called as a suit. They are called as a suit. So by default, Python uses 4 spaces for indentation. By default, Python uses 4 spaces for indentation. And if the programmer want to change, the programmer can manage it as per their needs. Where in other programming language, the indentation in code is for readability only. That is, if any other programming language that supports the indentation is just for understanding or arrangement or outlook of the program only. But in the Python, the indentation plays a key role. Now let us look into the example. So, for example, I have taken an example in C or C++. I want to check whether a number is greater than 5 or not. Now a is a variable. I am taking the a value and checking whether a is greater than 5 or not. Now if I enter that a value as 9. So 9 greater than 5. That means it is true. The answer we are going to get it as the a is big. Here after the if condition, that is if statement, we have written the printf statement. Here in C, printf, there is no need to follow any indentation. We can start from the 0th column onwards. But while coming to the Python, there will be 4 spaces. There will be 4 spaces for every suit. Now, this print belongs to the one suit. This print belongs to the another suit. So, Python follows a most indent indentation. Now comments. What do you mean by the comments? Comments are nothing but which describe about others. So they are going to be written inside a program, but they are not going to be executed. Just what they are gonna do, they are going to only describe about the other statements or whatever the thing you want to represent it out. So if you want to write any notes, you can write with the help of these comments. In Python, comments are of 2 types, or you can give the comments in Python in 2 ways. What are they? Single line comment and multi-line comment. These multi-line comments are also known as docstrings. Now, single line comment. If you want to write any comment in a single line itself, then we have to start that line with the hash symbol. We have to start a line with the hash symbol. But while writing the multi-line comment, we must and should have to use the triple quotes, like triple single quotes or triple double quotes. Triple single quotes or triple double quotes. Then in between the triple single quotes or triple double quotes, we can write number of lines, whatever it might be the number of lines. So we can place all the stuff what we want to keep. Then automatically it will consider as the multi-line comment. Then assignment. What do you mean by assignment? Assignment is nothing but assigning some value to the objects or names. So if you have taken a value 10, if you want to store the 10 in the x, we are writing it as the x equal to 10. X equal to 10. What does this x equal to 10 means? The value 10 is going to be assigned to the x. So the target of an assignment statement is written on the left side of the equal sign, and the value or object on the right can be an arbitrary expression that computes an object. So whatever the value you are going to take, that is going to be kept inside the variable. Now what is the syntax for this? In variable equal to any value or any object. What does this object mean? For example, I have x equal to 10. X equal to 10. That means the value 10 is assigned to the x. Like this, if I write the y equal to x, that means x is an object which is going to be assigned to the y. That means whenever the assignment is x, then the value of 10 is going to be assigned to the y. This is assignment. There are different properties for assignment in the Python. Now first one is assignment creates object references instead of the copying the objects. Instead of copying the content from the respective object, it simply creates the object references. This is what I have told you now. So whenever you write it the y equal to x, instead of copying the 10 into the y, it will create a reference to the x. That is, whenever you call the y, the reference of the x will be called out. That is the first point. Second, Python creates a variable name the first time when they are assigned a value. Then third one, names must be assigned before being referenced. For example, if you write the y equal to x, then already we have to write it as x equal to 10 or some other value. Without having the variable, if we give the reference, then automatically it will going to give you the error or exception. There are some operations that perform assignments implicitly. That means automatically. Now various types of assignments are there in Python. One is a basic assignment. What does this basic assignment means? Basic assignment means assigning a single value to the variable is called as the basic assignment. Next one is the tuple assignment. What is this tuple assignment? Tuple assignment means assigning multiple values to the multiple variables. That is called as the tuple assignment. Then list assignment. A list is assigned, a list members can be assigned the multiple values at a time. Then sequence assignment. Sequence assignment means all the variables separated by comma can be assigned the sequential values at a time. That is, A is going to hold the S, B is going to hold the H, C is going to hold the A, D, N, E. I will map it out. S, B with H, and C with A, and D with N, E with M, F with U, and G with K, H with again H, I with A. That means a sequence of characters or numbers can be assigned to the multiple variables in this Python. The third, next one is the multiple target assignment. That is assigning the same value to the multiple variables. That is x equal to y equal to 100. 100 is assigned to the x as well as y also. Next one is the augmented assignment. Augmented assignment means if the value is going to be the 100, a equal to 100, then we can assign as the a plus equal to 12. That means it can be represented as the a equal to a plus equal to 12 means a equal to a plus 12. That means it is going to hold the 100 plus 12. Total 112 is going to be stored in the a here. This is called as the augmented assignment. So with this I am ending the video. Thank you. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel Life Leo. Thank you.